Welcome to the Blue Collar Cook. Tonight we're making Swiss steaks. And the most important thing, every meal you do, go in the fridge, gotta get yourself a beer. Nothing's better after a hard day of work than cracking that first beer. So let's get going with this. So, we went to the store and we got us some cube steaks. Simple recipe. We're going to get a bowl and we're going to get a plate. We got to get our my cupboards are overly packed, as you can't tell. So we're going to get our oven going. About medium. Get some oil. Get some oil cooking in it.
Oh, this zoom's really good.
What's that?
Sounds really good.
So we got flour. A little salt, pepper, and a little chili powder. So we're going to take a little flour, probably about a couple cups of flour in there. Generous, doesn't matter. Flour's cheap. You can throw a little away if you run out, get too much. So we're going to take our cube steaks and we're going to season it. We're just going to sprinkle a little salt on. Sprinkle a little pepper on. And a little chili powder gives just that little kick. You can add spices, change spices. You want to put some garlic salt in there. You want to do whatever. Make it your recipe. So we're going to flip them over, get the back sides. Just go generous. It's salt, this pepper is nothing fancy. You're not going to ruin it. Alright. There we go. Alright, so we're going to take our meat and we're going to dip it in the flour. I'm just going to coat these guys in flour. Nothing fancy. Alright. So our grease is ready. You can usually tell when your grease is ready. Just throw a little, and you see it kind of bubbling up like that. So, ooh. So we're just going to brown these guys a little bit. Get that heat down just a touch. And while we're browning those guys, we're going to cut up some veggies. We're going to cut up our veggies. Alright. So now I got some onions that I had saved and one bell pepper. Got the knife. First we're just going to chop them up. Slice them up nice, and the thinner, the longer they're gonna go. You cut them thinner, you got more slices, and they're gonna go a little bit longer in the recipe, but really doesn't matter. Alright, let's flip these guys. Grab a fork. And we brown them just till they're kind of start to crispen on the outside. Just till they're kind of cooked on the outside and crispen. That's kind of sealing all the juices, sealing all the flavors. It's gonna make it nice. So let's put these guys aside. Grab a little plate. And we're gonna cut up some onion. Now, everyone in my family hates onions but me. So I always lie on how much onion I put in. They think, I only put a half an onion in, but I really put full one in. Shh, don't tell them. Just slice them nice and thin. There we go. Check the meat. Check the meat. Not quite. A couple more minutes on that guy. Alright, we'll do a little garlic, and you can never go wrong with garlic. Alright. So we got about 4 or 5 garlic cloves. Best way to do it is smash them. Smash them first. And then just chop them. Alright, so those guys are good right there. Let's go check our meat. Our meat's brown on the other side. So we're going to get ourselves a baking dish. Set it up here. We're just going to set the meat right there in the baking dish. We got one more to go. So let's go with this guy. While we're cooking this meat, we're going to set our oven 375. Get him started on there. Now we're going to throw our veggies in. We got onions. Green peppers. Got some fresh garlic. Pretty much just gonna stir these guys in a little bit. Get them right to the point where they're kind of starting to mush up and starting to cook. While these guys are cooking, it's time for another beer. Alright, so we got our vegetables brown about 5-10 minutes, that's all it takes. Nothing special. Now, we're just going to put them right on top of the meat. Right there. Spread them out. Turn off our stove. And then, we got Western Family